Larry, so good to see you. Today we get to talk through the 5 best times for a Roth conversion. Retirees who want to reduce their taxes in retirement can benefit from strategic conversions from traditional to Roth accounts. Identifying those key windows can lead to significant tax advantages and a bigger nest egg, which is what we all want. So, opportunity number one would be during market downturns. Why do conversions make more sense when the market's down?
Yeah, Aaron, great question. When you think about it, regardless of the size of your portfolio, if it's down 10, 15%, I mean, I'll use $500,000. If you're down $100,000, that would be a bad situation. If you start converting money, you're converting that money, that markets go up and go down, they're going to generally come back, right? They always have. So if you convert some of that money at a lower rate, when the market goes back up, and it will, you don't pay tax on that money. So a great strategy is when the market's down, especially a 10% or more correction. It's a great
Right.
time to do it.
I love tax-free growth. All right,
Yes.
opportunity number two, ahead of tax bracket changes, and taxes are set to increase at the end of 2025.
Yeah, Aaron, we all had high hopes that the President Trump, when he got reelected, that was one of his main mandates, and we thought that would go through Congress pretty quickly. But as we see, that's not happening. So
Right.
if nothing's done, that's going to definitely go up. Every taxpayer is going to pay more taxes this year, and not to mention some backdoor taxes that generally happen that we're not as familiar with. So yeah, we absolutely need to prepare for the best, or I guess hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So we
Right.
just make sure we have a good plan in place.
Right, absolutely. All right, number three, between retirement and RMD age, when you may have lower taxable income.
Yeah, the Secure Act 2.0 that created to kick that can down the road just a little bit
Right.
it was a gift to a lot of people. I mean, used to at age 70 and a half, you had to take that required minimum distribution, whether you wanted to or not. And once you started doing that, if you wanted to do any Rothing, it had to be up and above the amount that you were required to take out. Now you have a lot longer runway from that 65 retirement age up to 75. We have some time, or actually really some time on that Roth conversion to the 70 to 75, that extra 5 years that you can start doing some planning.
hmm And then on that note, another good opportunity would be if you are experiencing a low income year.
Absolutely. When people are retiring or sometimes just something happens and they have a low income year, there again, you may be in a marginal rate of maybe 22%. If that drops you down to a 12% marginal, that's a good time to move some money over and have to pay 12 cents on that dollar instead of 22. So a
Mm.
lot of planning opportunities if that were to happen, or in a retirement year maybe, to where you can still prepare for that and use that to your advantage.
Mm. And then last, if you are planning for your heirs, Roth accounts are one of the best ways to create generational wealth.
Absolutely. It's kind of a theme talking about the Secure Act, Aaron, but again, it had several changes. And another one of those changes is used to you could stretch out an IRA for your heirs that they could take it over several years. Now, if you're a non-spouse beneficiary, you have to pull that money out within 10 years. So a traditional IRA, if you leave a lot of money, whether it's 200,000 or $2 million, that has to be taken out within a 10-year period. So if you convert that to a Roth, you still have to take that, a non-spouse still has to withdraw that money over that 10 years, but at least it's not going to be any tax burden to them. So
Mhm.
great strategy.
Great strategy and a great gift to your children, too. Good point, Larry. Well, you know what's apparent is that now is at least the time for everybody to consider a Roth conversion. A lot of these opportunities are happening right now. So if somebody wants to sit down and crunch the numbers with you, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, Aaron, they can call our office, 615-216-1048, or they can go on our website, which is www.sfawealth.com, and log in there for an appointment. Would love to see them.
Great. Larry, thank you.
Thank you, Aaron.